afternoon, everyone. It's Sheila here in Boho Daydreams, and welcome to my channel. I probably sound a little bit echoey again. I moved out of the bedroom space because it's a little bit gray in there, and even in here, there's not a lot of natural light. In fact, right now there isn't any natural light, so this light burnt peach color is looking more like it's a caramel gold, but it is more of a peachy color. I hope everyone's having a good Sunday. This is day 5 in isolation for me. And I've been busy with this, trying to make a journal, and it's a challenge for me because I don't have everything that I would have easy access to. And then I watch your videos and think, oh wow, that would be great. And then I realize, oh, well, I don't really have that. I didn't bring it because there's only just so much I could bring in my little Yaris. So this has kept me a little bit busy. Also, I've ironed a couple of bags full of handkerchiefs because when I needed to give my brain a break, I'm so used to ironing everything I ever send out that I had to iron the handkerchiefs. And my next project after this is going to be starting to try and organize some laces, because I did bring a lot of laces along. So what I do have, mostly you'll see in there, is some paper and some fabrics and a few trims, and a velvet pack. That's basically it. So I've tried to keep this journal very ivory, and I've tried to keep it really soft and very romantic, because to me the Victorian era was very romantic. It was very lacy and very charming. So that's where this is headed. And when I'm finished with it, I'm hoping to do, you see Joyce Kerr's doing it all the time, and I've been enthralled with how she does her final flip throughs with her picture slideshows and music. So I'm going to attempt that because that'll be very quick, because I'm already going to be showing you what I'm doing as I'm going along. And feel free to give me positive feedback on this. If you think, oh, that kind of doesn't look right, or do it this way, or insert papers that way, please let me know. I'm only learning how to do this myself. So first of all, I'm just going to show off the cover. Well, this isn't the cover. So the cover is a velvet, and because I don't have a lot of extra silk, this is all I have with me. I think I'm going to tie it off like this, because what I didn't bring was grommets so that I can, tie it off here. And I don't think I want to do that anyway. I want to have the bow in the front, and then I can have some sort of dangle sitting here. So probably have the bow in the front, and that'll give me some extra silk to play with in other places. So it's a velvet cover, a peachy velvet cover. And then on the inside, I've lined it, because see, this is also where I didn't bring the correct type of wallpaper. The wallpaper I did bring is very old and fragile, and it would kind of look like it was peeling off the wall in the book, in the large pieces. So I lined it with very old antique music paper, because I do think that the Victorian era was all about music also. And then I've got this prepared, and this is going to be, a little, whoops, I'm not in camera. It's going to be a little fold out. So it's going to go like this and like this. And it's going to hold some very special things inside. So there's that. Then I did create 3 tags so far. And if I had been wearing my glasses, I would have noticed that that's her hand there. And I probably would have tilted it just a little bit more, so it would look like she's holding a frame in front of herself. The little picture The little side frame is embossed, and then I added a little bit of gold gilding. And there's going to be a lot of stitching throughout. Then there's this. And I know these are meant to be tags, but where you punch the hole through, but I'm thinking that I like them better as just journaling cards. And they're all just rather simple. And this here is going to be a little tuck for something to go in. So that's those. And then there's 2 signatures, and they're just barely started. I haven't done much with these at all, but I don't think that every page is going to be embellished. So I've got the little, this is going to be a little flip up. Once I get it kind of unglued and stuff like that, it'll be a little flip up. You can hide something special inside of there. And then you'll flip it open. And I'm not quite sure if I'm going to put anything here yet. There might be something there as I go. This is just sitting here. It's an antique letter, and it's going to go inside of this journal somewhere. That's one of her special pieces. Then there is this envelope, and this is on parchment paper. And I think I'm done with that, but I don't know. There might be a little bit more that I do to it. I really like that. The napkin that I decoupaged on there and then cut some of the trim out. I think that's really pretty. And then there's just more embossed paper, some lace. This is a journaling tag. And I just clipped it on here like this so that I don't lose it. And I'm just holding things. I had to make sure that this pocket was actually big enough to hold something. This ledger here, that paper is like crazy thick. That's that 40-pound ledger that I was talking about. I love this page itself. Oh, I love that. I'm just this is something that I had printed on vellum or tracing paper. Yeah, tracing paper. It's just so pretty when you attach it to just paper. And I think that's it for this. There's a lot left to go. So there's that one. And then there's this one. And I thought I had used the same paper on the front, and then I realized, oh no, they're both different, which is really good. I was really happy about that. So this is the same. It's going to just be a little flip up. I love how they turned out. Just some embroidery floss, and then a piece of a button glued on, some lace and seam binding. I love it. I love this. My trim is so pretty. I just kind of cut off the top piece like that, so it just kind of looks like a flower garden sitting there, holding in a little envelope. Oh, I love Edith Holden. I'm so brave. I feel so brave to be using the Edith Holden book. All of this is printed on ivory paper, so it softens things up. And I love this page. I love that. I printed this page on vellum, so it is so pretty. So when it sits against this page here, it's just so pretty. I like that page. And I've got to do some modifications with that because I glued this down very, very well. That was some washi tape that I had made myself. And so I glued it down very well, and in the process I've kind of made it a little stiff. This is antique wallpaper, and I just thought it really is pretty as a corner. Kind of matches the green in the flowers, the flower picture. And I think that's probably as far as I have reached at this point. Not every page is going to be decorated, but there's certainly going to be more. There'll be more lace and more flourish in this because the Victorian era was all about extravagance. So anyway, thank you. Thank you for popping in every day and just saying hi. Please leave me a comment that I know that you've been here. It means a lot to me, and I know it means a lot to everybody in YouTube land, you know, to know that you've dropped by. So everyone, you have a good day, and tomorrow's Monday. I'm hoping Monday is a little better than Sunday's been. I've spilt one coffee all over the place and a few other little accidents that I've had along the way. But so far, so good. Bye, everyone.